Well, almost at this exact spot is where I met Lester.
Yeah. Daddy!
Yowzer. Oh my gosh, that was a big old pine that fell, Lester.
Yeah, Kim lost a big pine. Look at my fencing, Jamie. Look at my fencing, Jamie. Look at Lester's fencing.
We're gonna have to get better at fencing, I think. Holy moly.
Oh, holy moly's right.
Guess who came to join me? Hi, sweet boy. Oh, you're so thirsty? That's so good. This one did. Oh boy. Okay, we got a lot of work ahead of us, including dumping out that. Minor, absolutely minor. The barndominium is a large project that's going to take many more people than just Jamie, but this one I can do and start on my own, maybe. So Lester and I are making our way to Plum Grove, and it's my first trip back in. And we're in some pretty deep water trying to get there, Lester Morrow.
We're fine, baby. A lot of people worn out. Look at all the cars that are broken down.
We drove by. Oh, I didn't expect to be emotional today. I really was holding it together really well. This is people who have let their cows out and will come collect them as soon as they physically can, but we're going to see so much more of that.
What is normally a 30-minute drive took me an hour and 9 minutes yesterday, having to go different routes, so we'll find our way there.
Yeah.
It's just hard, but this is what's coming up. This is the river that runs behind the house. Now look over here to the side. That river was all the way up to here earlier. Look at all the debris on the fences. Look at the fences, things. Look, there's a lot to see here. Look at the entire fence is pushed over. What does that tell you?
Yeah, it was definitely over this road. I realize that we'll call it late to the party here. And I know you saw this firsthand already. This is my first glance in real life. I've seen videos and pictures, but I chose to stay back and take care of all the animals yesterday. And now that I'm going with you through this, like...
Look at the RV park over here.
Oh, people's cars.
Oh, man.
People's lives. Oh my gosh, Lester. All their beautiful fences. Oh, their windows are shattered trying to get out. Like, there was water up to here. Like, this is scary as heck to me. Gosh. Well, almost at this exact spot is where I met Lester.
Yeah. Daddy!
Yowzer. Oh my gosh, that was a big old pine that fell, Lester.
Yeah, Kim lost a big pine. Look at my fencing, Jamie. Look at my fencing, Jamie. Look at Lester's fencing.
We're gonna have to get better at fencing, I think. Holy moly.
Oh, holy moly's right. What I'm
going
to do right now is try to get some rock over here.
Yeah.
That's my job. Look at my job. Oh, gosh.
I hope we don't get stuck, Lester.
No, we're not going to get stuck, but I want to start getting rock. Oh, look at all this. Ellie's most recent work. Look. Oh, my God. Now, that's not my fencing.
Buddy just pointed and said they got stuck, is what I think he's telling you.
What's wrong? Is it boggy?
Okay, one thing for sure is that this needs to be rocked back down, and I don't know if it's working or not. Hopeful that it is, but want to be able to see how this tank has fared out. It has water, and it's refilled with water because we're using water to do a lot of the cleanup. Y'all, how on earth? Because the water came up to there. Maybe by some grace of God, the carburetor did not. Maybe. There's some nasty mess in here, but It's okay. That's right, friends. He's good to go. Our little Nate survived. I'm gonna cry. I was worried, but you can't catch Nate. I hear you, buddy. I know it was a rough day. Aw. All right, y'all. This barn is cleaned out, but now the medicine room. The pharmacy, the main spot that we use to care for the animals. So, I made a mistake and forgot all about the horse blankets yesterday. We were so worried about so many other things that this room just got forgotten. Like, full transparency, it was forgotten. The good news is that quite a bit of the meds are actually up high and may not have been impacted, but this dresser is gonna have to come out. Let's see. I think we're okay here. There's moisture in here, and it's gonna have to come out of that drawer. But those are the two. Oh, that's gotta stay open. It is so hot and humid, y'all. That dresser did not make it. I don't think that's solid wood. I think that's compressed wood. AKA particle board. I know at least the backside is. But to start, I'm gonna start pulling out all the horse blankets because this probably weighs like 1,000 pounds at this point in time. And before they get moldy and mildewy, I'm gonna hang them over the fences and get going. They're too expensive to not try to save, and we can there's a company you can send them off to be washed in, and I have actually washed some of the thinner ones in my washing machine. So we'll get going on all this. Those are Farrier chaps. This did not get water up here. This did down here. This one did. Oh boy. Okay. We got a lot of work ahead of us, including dumping out that. Minor, absolutely minor. The barn dominium is a large project that's going to take many more people than just Jamie, but this one I can do and start on my own, maybe. Get this going, get it emptied out, figure out what's trash and what's not, what's salvageable, and what just needs to be dried out. Oh, okay. Okay, let's get going. Well, good thing my grandma taught me how to hang laundry on a line. I don't really have a line, but I do have a fence. And some are soaked to the core and draining. Some just have partial moisture, but they gotta air out, otherwise they're gonna mold and never be good again. Look at these tiny little ones. When we had baby donkeys. Yeah. There's no way that I would just let those. It's just too much. All of it's too much, but at the end of the day, these are salvageable. I don't think you realize how heavy things are soaking wet. I didn't realize how heavy things are soaking wet. This is the one that was sitting on top that has no moisture whatsoever, but some of them are literally holding pools because this side is waterproof, but the other side is not. It's insulated, and they all have different sizes, like, and heaviness to them at all. Also, some are for absorbing moisture. So you can just imagine at how soaked that they are, because they're meant to be put on underneath the coat to be able, if the horses got wet and you're bringing them in. And I think that's my Dixie's hair right there. That's my Dixie's blanket right there. Okay, so this tote is something that was left here by Amazon, and it's soaked to the core. I got a lot more to do, y'all. Well, I was wondering why this one was so heavy, and yeah, that's why. Yeah. Can't say that I ever thought that I would be doing a drainage and recovery. Didn't know, had no idea that today or any day in my life would hold this type of project. But counting my blessings with each handful, I promise you, could be worse. Could be way worse. Okay, a little progress update. I got all of these emptied out. They have to be scrubbed, absolutely. This whole thing needs to be pressure washed. But I did get all of the drawers out. There's still a few things in there I'll grab when I get out here. This is the 2 salvageable contents of drawers, but those drawers are full of moisture they've absorbed from, I guess, from everything. This is my trash pile so far, including that. I'm gonna pull that dresser out of here, pull that, and both of those things are on wheels. So we're gonna do some farm dishes, some medicine room dishes here in just a bit. Not to worry though, I brought bleach. This mama ain't afraid of no bleach. Guess who came to join me? Hi, sweet boy. Oh, you're so thirsty? That's so good. I'm so happy to see you drink. Hi, buddy. You had a rough night, huh? Are you worn out? Yeah. Can't fill it fast enough. Just not catching up. It's coming, buddy. It's refilling, I promise. I see it. There it goes. Oh, that's the best, huh? Oh, stretch it out, sweetie. There's nothing in those. Those are dried. He's like, my face doesn't fit. I have the biggest face on the whole farm. You got anything bigger? Not really. Not that's filling up on its own with clean water, but that one will. That one's good clean water. Stepping funny. I think that there's a lot of mud between his little toes, and the ground probably feels pretty soggy. Oh, it's filled back up. He's willing to try it again. He doesn't like it when it sprays in his face. He's like, I don't know about that noise. But when he drinks, it's not. You don't have to lick it like a dog, buddy. Just drink. It'll keep refilling to match your thirst. Aww. Everyone on the hill here is wiped out from emotion, wiped out from physically trying to do all the things, and there's so much to do that there's no time to stop. And you can see the exhaustion in the animals, and I'm not just talking about animals that were here. You can see the exhaustion in the animals even at Longhorn Lester's. Between all the storms as of late, there he goes. I hope he goes to tell Oreo that there's also water. Between all the storms as of late, between just the shuffle, feeling their owner's anxiety, like, it's been a significant, I'll just call it a seminal event maybe, or a sentinel event, maybe that's the right word, sentinel event. And It's gonna take us a little while to recover. Humans, animals, and properties. I got one part left. I got all of my dishes are done, man. And now I poured some bleach out on the floor. You can see some of the spots where it's started to take effect, and I'm gonna go in here with the hose and do one swipe first, and then I'll come back with the pressure washer. But we're making progress, one spot at a time. All right, it's not perfect, but it's as done as it's gonna get right now. I have to let this dry out. I'm letting my bins dry out, and then I will switch over the contents into those, toss these in the trash pile, and keep moving. We got lots to do, y'all.